Welcome back, everyone. The Venusaur Drop event starts soon. Over the next few weeks, we'll get some opportunities to grab some really nice cards. What better time than now to go over some of the best grass decks in Pokemon TCG Pocket? This includes a budget deck that can be a lot of fun when you've got the RNG. The Venusaur Drop event should be similar to the Lapras Drop event we had a few weeks ago. We'll all have a chance to score a really nice Promo A Venusaur and some other Promo A cards as well. Keep an eye out for this event as well as a Wonder Pick later in the month featuring Bulbasaur. Thanks again to everyone for joining us here. We really enjoy making this content and are grateful for all the support. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'd love it if you can. So let's take a look at grass decks. These decks are uber healers and a lot of fun to use. 3 of the top ones are Venusaur EX and 2 Exeggutor EX variants. First, we'll discuss the most popular and probably most meta deck. The Venusaur EX deck that also features Petilil and Lilligant. It's almost unstoppable once it gets set up. Lilligant acts similar to Moltres EX in the fire decks. Lilligant's Leaf Supply pulls energy from your energy zone to build up Venusaur on your bench. Grass is big-time healers, with many of the decks built around featuring some sort of heal. The main plus grass decks have is that we can use the Erica supporter card to boost an impressive 50 HP heal per use, which is the most we have so far in the game. Venusaur EX has a heal passive that works with its big attack, Giant Bloom. So while you're dishing out 100 damage, you're also healing 30 HP on yourself. Venusaur EX is also a very bulky Pokemon with 190 HP. All these combine to make a deck that is extremely difficult to take out. We like that it's an unpredictable deck because the opponent never knows if you can heal prior to them attacking, while they're trying to set up for the final kill. This deck takes much more planning and thinking on both sides. If you wanted to run a potion, which can give you that extra heal if needed and push you out of the range of being killed, you can switch out one of the Sabrinas to do that. The next deck is the Exeggutor EX. It has a lot of variations that work well. These are the 2 we like. The first one is with Butterfree. Butterfree's Powder Heal can keep healing Exeggutor, while it's attacking and trying for the coin flip of adding additional damage to take down your opponent. The Exeggutor EX card is great in the active spot and can end a match quickly. Its Tropical Swing attack only costs 1 energy, so it can get up and going quickly. It does have a high retreat cost, so it needs those additional heals from Butterfree to keep trying for higher damage numbers. One other feature that makes this deck formidable is Exeggutor's bulk. Similar to Venusaur EX, it is a hefty Pokemon. With 160 HP, there are few in the game that are capable of taking it out in one shot. For a budget variation of this deck, you can run the non-EX version. It does less damage, but it is easier to get and is still quite effective. The biggest issue with it is its high retreat cost, but you generally don't have to retreat early, so you'll have plenty of time to collect energy. The third and final deck is Exeggutor paired with Vileplume. This deck can keep your opponent from attacking by putting them to sleep with Vileplume's soothing scent. It allows you to put out consistent damage without being injured due to bad flip RNG from your opponent. It's our second favorite grass deck next to the Venusaur EX. Once Vileplume gets up, it's good to swap into the active spot to keep your opponent down as much as possible. Then you save Exeggutor for the closer. Non-EX Exeggutor can also be used with Vileplume for a budget option. One more thing about Exeggutor. It's extremely versatile to build decks around. Other ones to explore are with Victreebel and Pinsir. So there you have it. These decks, Venusaur EX and Exeggutor EX, are the optimal grass decks to work towards. All 3 of these grass decks have a different playstyle and area they exceed in. The first is basically a stall while setting up deck. Second is used to end matches quickly, but it also has staying power in extended matches. The third deck is great to do consistent damage while trying to avoid taking any from the opponent. We're always experimenting with other decks and trying new strategies. We'll have more content on these soon. Let us know your thoughts on anything grass decks or TCG Pocket below. We'd love to hear your strategies and about any decks you're trying out. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.